What's up, guys? All right, so we are finally out at the beautiful Hudson Mills Metro Park. We're gonna play the original course today. It's Mother's Day, so we're just gonna play like a quick 24 because this has all the extra holes. A little Mother's Day round before we go over it, actually celebrate. So my parents live super close to this park, so we might as well swing by, and we can't resist playing around. So we'll get that started, and I got no real goal here today. We're just out here having fun. I'll show you guys the park and show you if there's anything that you want to, this is definitely a course that you want to come play if you're in the area. Okay, so we're going to be playing the longs today. Hole 1 is 395, dog leg left, early dog leg, and then further up, way further up on the left, over in the area back there. So, star destroyer, just want to throw it on a hyzer, get it around the corner, and let's get this party started. Oh, that tree. We still should be fine. We're going to be in the left side, but we can work from there. Basket up there, right in the middle. So we're going to take the A2 and just throw a little pitch around. And that should be good for a 3. Hopefully. We'll see how the putting is working today. All right, a little bit of a tester, but shouldn't be too bad. Now I'm going to use this time to ask you guys, if you look down below and you see the subscribe button and you are not subscribed, what are you doing? Click the subscribe button, let me know that you like what I'm doing, and leave me a comment below telling me if there's any courses in the area that you want to see me play or you can't get out to, you want to see a review of, and what kind of style videos you like. I figure if I say this early enough in the video before enough people click off, maybe it'll work out. Hole 2, 350 feet, straight up there behind the big tree in the middle of the fairway. So I'm thinking we're just gonna throw the destroyer at it, let it go nice and flat. I'm probably gonna be throwing the destroyer quite a bit today because it is pretty calm out here. We got a little tailwind, so maybe we'll put it on a little ante, but I just want to break this disc in, and it's been feeling so good for me. Oh, it's going to be a little left. Oh, we hit the tree? Wow, that was early. Well, let's try the normal play of the Fission Octane. Maybe we'll get a little bit flippier. Not if I slip. Okay, we're going to have to go find that. Okay, I can't really say that I've ever actually hit this tree, but that's fine. Tailwind, I should have expected it to be more understable. We'll just throw the pixel light, keep ourselves at even. Sit right there, perfect. That would have been better. Okay, I'm gonna go find that octane and hope it's not gone forever because, man, I hate losing discs. Man, it is so quiet out here today. I kind of figured it was going to be crazy busy because of just how nice the weather is. But I guess that's not the case. I guess everybody, I don't know what time people usually go and celebrate Mother's Day, but mine's at 3 p.m., so I got all morning. Hole 3, 285 feet. Big horseshoe around the corner. Usually smart to throw something on sidearm, so that's what we're going to try. It's probably going to be a little short. We might have skipped down there. So I'm going to use this chance to mention I've got quite a few people who have mentioned wanting to join a video, and I'm curious what you guys feel you'd want to see. Score like actual battle, just a straight up round, skins, something silly like a wheel telling us what to do. Let me know if you have any ideas. You tell me what to do, I will come do it. I'm also worried because I just bought this new mic that is just like magnetically clipped to my chest, and I forgot my hat today. So I'm really worried that at some point it's just going to fall off and I'm never going to find it again. Oh, it didn't drop. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Interesting. So another par, which means we're still even for the round. I think the tournament that I played out here, 2 under, sorry, I want to say 3 under. I'm going to look it up, but I think 3 under was the 1,000 rated mark. So maybe that's what we'll aim for. Hole 4, 480, straight up there. Just crush it. Just throw something that you can throw really far. So I'm going to give that octane a shot. Try to let it go flat and hopefully let it float over a little bit. I haven't actually given like a full power run-up shot in a while, so let's see how that goes. All right, come back. Hit something up there. Just for shits and giggles, let's give the wave a shot as well on more of a controlled run-up. Oh, that turned over and didn't come back. Interesting. Well, I found both of them, and they were both in just about the same spot. That'll teach me to try to fully power up on something like that. So we're just going to pitch out the A2. This thing's so reliable for me. Right under the basket. I don't know what it is about that disc, but it just clicks. I tried switching back to his own. Maybe you saw that in a different video. Didn't like it as much. And our A2. Easy 3. All right, so now we get into the extra holes, which it's really a shame I don't ever get to play these holes in tournaments because we always play just the straight 18. But these are probably some of my favorite holes on the entire course. So it's really a shame that we don't get to play these during tournaments most of the time. Walking over, I found a wolf laying in the ground. We got a number, so I'm going to take this shot and give them a call. Hopefully they're still out here since it was just in the middle of the fairway. I assume they probably will be. So we got 300. Let's throw the fairway at it. Let's throw the crave and see if we can get that working out for us today. Oh, it didn't flip over like I was hoping. I also just aimed way too far left. Man, that is a big bird. Sorry. ADHD brain kind of gets Jesus. All right, sorry. Vision rhythm, come back. It did in a weird roundabout way. All right, let me call this guy. But first, look at these birds. They're giant. Hopefully they're not circling me. Where'd they go? Man, I'm just gonna rack up found discs in my bag. Gave him a call, left him a message. We'll see if he calls me back while we're still out here. Ooh, that was a great putt. It was luck. That sucks. All right, hole B. The T sign says 375. Straight ahead, there's a rock directly in the middle of the fairway, so that's neat. Usually you want to just go off to the right and let it kind of hyzer in between the tree and that rock, so maybe we can make that happen. Oh, looking good. Oh, before the rock. That's okay. The rock I want to say is about 40 feet. Okay, so that still left us about, circle 2 putt, 40, 45 feet or so. The rock is a lot closer than I remember it being. Tailwind, so we're going to throw this in the air. And still not get enough. Okay, well, the guy with the disc already called me back, so he's going to meet me out here. And we'll get that back to him, get some space freed up in my bag. I tell you what, if you haven't had the opportunity to come out here and play this course, you need to. If you're in the area and you're looking for a real pretty course to come play, Hudson Mills, the original and the monster course, they've been doing some crazy cleanup on both, and they are just as good as I remember. So this is hole C, 290. I've been really dumb with this in the past, but this is pretty much the shot that I want my overstable fairway to cover, because it's right behind that tree and we just need to go around the right and come down and finish behind it. So we're going to try that out with the Undertaker. Hopefully that's working. It's a little right to left wind, so it might push it over a little bit more than I want to, but not quite far enough. It might have slid under that tree. Maybe I should have thrown something a little flippier. Maybe I should have thrown that crave. We'll give the cicada a shot. I haven't really thrown that out on the course, and I would like to know how this kind of works. A little flip up, ride. Oh, that is nice. Okay. Okay, cicada. I see you. Okay, Undertaker should be somewhere under this tree. Somewhere. Probably hit and stopped. Oh, I see it. So unfortunately, this is just going to be a little sidearm bit, I guess. I don't even know if you guys can see me, but I think that was close. And that cicada right up by the basket. It's going to be my new favorite toy, I think. Okay, I'll have to look back at the footage, but I think that was a pretty halfway decent bid from where I was. Okay, another 3 keeps us at 1 down. These scores are not going to, I think I said earlier that 3 down was kind of 1,000 rated, but I don't think that's not going to translate well because we never play these extra holes. But I need to show them off because they're my favorite. This is a really fun one. Hole D, 385 feet straight, but 385 feet with a low ceiling. So you really got to throw something hard and low. I mean, I guess you could go big hyzer around the outside, but I don't have that power. We'll do the Octane straight and flat, keep it low. That's not low. I fought through it. Haven't been doing much with the neutron wave. It's so flippy. I love it. Ooh. All right, we need to throw that more. Okay, so the Octane fought through the tree pretty good, but not quite good enough. Thinking we're gonna give it a little bid on an anhyzer, throw it up and kind of let it float. That way if I miss, we'll still be pretty close. Now when I miss release? No? That still worked out. What if we go straight at it? Okay, so probably should have done that. I'm gonna make sure we can make that putt and see where that wave went up, because that was beautiful. All right, so here's the wave. Still about 50, 60 out, so it was still pretty. Would have been a better spot, but. All right, let's pick up this putter and make sure that we can make this one over here. I really need to work on my anhyzer releases, especially for putting up shots, or putter up shots. Okay, good. Even with the wave. Okay. What hole is this? E, 255 feet. Straight ahead, low ceiling again. Obviously the optimal shot is just a smooth sidearm underneath all the trees and let it skip over to the basket over there. Again, I'm not super confident with that sidearm yet, but we'll give it a try anyways. And then when this inevitably fails, I'll take my rhythm and I'll flip it over and I'll put it right under the basket. So, fission photon first. Oh my God, that was inches. One of these days, I'm gonna get an ace on camera. It's gonna happen. Just for fun, we'll throw that fission rhythm too. Man, that was, all right. Flip a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, hopefully that fission photon didn't skip too far. Let's go check it out. Okay, turns out it was not quite as much of an ace run as I thought it was, but all right. Can't miss those putts. Can't be doing that. It was still a nice sidearm. Hole F is probably the easiest hole out here, which also makes it one of the hardest because what's harder than throwing a straight shot? 300 feet on the nose. I'm thinking the rhythm or the cicada is probably going to be my go-to here. So we'll give them both a shot. First off with the rhythm. Yeah, that's pretty much right there. And then the cicada, we'll throw it a little bit further off to the right and hopefully let it crash down a little bit harder. Oh, it's not gonna, oh, actually, man, that thing holds a straight line for a while. Okay. All right. In an effort to not be late to Mother's Day, we're probably going to limit the rest of this to one shot, just to speed things up. Again, don't want to keep Mom waiting, and especially on Mother's Day of all days. All right, rhythm was a little short. Cicada's right there next to well, not next to, but pin high. We need to nail these putts down. That's better. That was high, but that's better. All right, another two. And moving on, that's the end of the extras. Hole 5, 365 feet. Fission octane, let it go all the way off. Yeah, it didn't come back quite as much. I kind of want to throw this destroyer. There we go. All right. Okay, that one left a little bit much. So we'll pitch it up, float it under the basket. Right there, nice and easy. Wanted to give it a run, just for fun. All right, hopefully he didn't walk directly in the path of the camera. If you didn't see that drive, I don't know. We'll just go with it. Hole 6, 290 feet. Down the hill, back up the hill, slightly off to the right. Throw something a little flippy, let it kind of float over a little bit. That was the guy that had the disc, so we got it back to him. Oh, you're not going to hold, are you? Nope. All right, that's on the other tee pad, but we'll still have a look. Okay, it is even further past the tee pad. We're all the way down this path over here. Quite a ways down this path. So we'll give it a little bit. It's a little headwind, so we're going to float a little bit more. Oh, I thought I was going to hit the camera. That might. Okay. Tap her in, and then proceed to the next hole. Okay, hole 7, 280 feet, straight ahead with the left finish. I'm going to risk the Sphinx here. It's dark, it's hard to find in the woods, but shouldn't be hard to find if we're under the basket. So we'll let it go on a little bit of hyzer. Hopefully it flips up and finishes right onto the basket. Didn't flip enough. Oh boy. It might be in the last hole's fairway. Kind soul helped me find this. Okay. Okay, hole 8, 240. We're switching to the short tees because I shit you not, I just spent 40 minutes looking for that Sphinx out in the woods until some kind souls came by and pointed it out after looking for 10 seconds. We're going to the short tees. We're running out of time. So here's hole 8, 240, tight fairway, straight up there, fission rhythm, flip it over, and oh, are they still standing there? No, I think they've moved on. All right, flip it over a little bit, let it float off to the right. Slipped. There's a lot of gravel there. Okay, didn't flip over as much as I needed it to. Wow, but we're still up here for a pretty solid chance. Straddle this one out. Need to work on this anyways. Oh, come on. Just didn't give it enough the first time. Okay, this is going to be split up a little differently because we had the extra holes. I'm still going to count it as the front 9. It's just also actually going to be like, so it'll be the front 15 and the back 9 because I did not film anything for finishing halfway through the extra holes. So this is hole 9, 240, dog leg right. I think you can see the T sign. Throw a big hyzer forehand and just let it go down to the right and hope you go far enough not to be in the woods. That should be fine. Could be a little bit long, but we'll be looking at the basket. Okay, we ended up a little bit long, but we'll get a chance to work on the straddle putts again. My favorite. Actually, we're going to take a knee and give it a little spin at it. No, that's too left. That was better online, but that is another 3. Go ahead and grab these. Simple enough. On to hole. Well, okay, no, sorry. We're going to cut that here. That was the front. What did I just say? The front 15. That was the front 15. Scores are, my score, down here. It's not going to matter much because we are switching to short tees halfway through. But if you, like I said, if you haven't been out here, come out here. This is a great course. Beautiful, all kinds of shots. You'll see the tight wooded stuff on the back 9, the final 9. But if you liked this video, like it. If you didn't, don't. If you really liked it, feel free, subscribe to the channel. There'll be a lot more content coming out, and we'll see you on the back 9.